Shut up and take my money.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of the Steam Summer Sale, which is officially upon us, June 29th through July 13th, with literally hundreds and hundreds of games on sale. It's probably thousands of games on sale. And for today, I'm going to give you my top 10 sales. I've been dissecting Steam all day, and I feel like these are the 10 best deals. Now, I want to be clear, okay? You need to hear my words at the beginning of this video. This is not a list of the top 10 games. This is not a list of my favorites. This is a list of the top 10 games I recommend based upon my opinion that are on sale. Literally, I'm going to get 100 comments that say, why isn't PoE on this list? Because PoE is free. Okay? That's the answer to your comment. Let's start with game number 10, Perseus Titan Slayer. This is a game that I made a first impressions video on, and I highly recommended it. A lot of people don't know about this title. And at the time that I made that video, it has only gotten better and updated since that point. Defeat the Titans as you battle your way into Tartarus to stop chaos from conquering Olympus and destroying the world. In this roguelike dungeon crawler adventure, you will play as Perseus, a demigod tasked with one mission: stop chaos and the evil forces that surround him. And this release date was February 13th, 2023. Now, this game is normally on the cheaper side. It only costs you $8, but for the Steam Summer Sale, it's 50% off. You can get it for $4. Now, this is single player. So, you know, hey, I'm going to pick it up now, maybe play it when I get bored or I'm in between seasons. I really like this game. Moving on to number 9, Grim Dawn, arguably one of the best, if not the best, isometric action RPG hack and slash you can play right now. And Grim Dawn normally makes it on my top 10 list for Steam sales because it's heavily discounted and it's honestly just that good of a game. Right now, you can get the definitive edition, which gives you all of the DLCs for 47% off or $35 from Crate Entertainment. Enter the apocalyptic fantasy world where humanity is on the brink of extinction. Iron is valued above gold and trust is hard earned. This action RPG features complex character development, hundreds of unique items, crafting, and quests with choice and consequences, and they do have community-run seasons. Grim Dawn, number 9. Moving on to number 8. Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. Now just hold on. Everybody take a deep breath. Before the rioting begins, let me explain why this is on my top 10 list, okay? Because it is the largest discount and cheapest price I have ever seen. Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem right now is at an 80% discount. You can get it for $8. And I still get asked all the time, hey Aaron, is Wolcen worth it? Is it worth a playthrough? For half the price of a movie ticket, going through a weekend or a week to play through the campaign and see what Wolcen's all about, it is totally worth it at that price. This is not a daily grinder in my opinion, but if you want to see one of the most visually stunning isometric action RPGs, period, it's almost non-debatable between D4 Now and Wolcen, built on CryEngine, you should check out this game. A dynamic hack and slash with no class restrictions. Choose your path as you level up and play your character the way you want. Explore the shattered and corrupt world to uncover ancient secrets and hidden truths. Number 8, Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. Moving over to number 7. Arguably the best rogue ever made, Hades. I love this game, and I was actually really late to the party on Hades. I think I bought it a year after it coming out. It has an overwhelmingly positive review on Steam with over 210,000 reviews. Hades is 50% off right now, or you can get it for $12.50. Defy the god of the dead as you hack and slash out of the underworld in this roguelike dungeon crawler. This game has stunning visuals, and it's a story-driven roguelike, which is pretty surprising. You don't see that very often. It really is a marvel, and we have Hades 2 coming out at the end of the year, which you need to prepare for, so maybe it's the time to grab Hades. All right, moving on to number 6, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. I absolutely love this series. When I saw this was part of the Steam Summer Sale, I got excited. All the little nostalgia berries started to come back. This game is so much fun. It dropped in 2014, so I know it's a little bit of an older title, but if you have not played this series and you are a fan of Lord of the Rings, I'm telling you, you are missing out. You can get the Game of the Year edition, which is normally $20. It is currently on sale, 75% off for $5. Truly a great deal. Fight through Mordor and uncover the truth of the spirit that compels you. Discover the origins of the Rings of Power, build your legend, and ultimately confront the evil of Sauron in the new Chronicle of Middle-earth. Over 52,000 reviews. Very positive. I love this game. Moving on to number 5. You might have guessed it was coming. Middle-earth: Shadow of War. This is likely my favorite Lord of the Rings game I have ever played. This is the follow-up to Shadow of Mordor. Over 66,000 reviews, very positive. This came out 3 years later. It is 85% off, and you want to get the definitive edition, which is normally $60. Right now, you can get it for $8.99. There's so much content in this game, especially with all the different DLCs. And if you don't know if you want to get into something new, this game also has a playable demo. Experience an epic open world brought to life by the award-winning Nemesis system. Forge a new ring of power, conquer fortresses in massive battles, and dominate Mordor with your personal orc army in Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Incredible game, 85% off. Moving into number 4, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is also a game that always makes it on my list because, again, it is just that good and it always has a huge sale when Steam drops something. Right now, you can get The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for 70% off or $11.99, or you can get the complete edition 70% off for $15. Now, if you've never played any of the Witcher series, it is okay to jump in at number 3. And just so you're aware, this right now has an overwhelmingly positive 96% with 657,000 reviews. It's like won every award you can possibly win. So really, really great game. Highly recommended. Okay, moving on to number 3. Surprise game of the year from 2022, Vampire Survivors. This game really created its own subgenre of rogue inside of this auto battler. And if you've ever played it, obviously you know it is so much fun. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't know is there's actually been 2 full DLCs that have dropped for Vampire Survivors. And for the Steam Summer Sale, you can get the base game for $3.74, or you can get the bundle for 35% off, which gives you the game and both DLCs for $5.80. When you are talking about, I'm bored, need a quick pick-me-up, Vampire Survivors is for you. Mow down thousands of night creatures and survive until dawn. Vampire Survivors is a gothic horror casual game with roguelite elements, where your choices can allow you to quickly snowball against hundreds of monsters that get thrown out at you. Overwhelmingly positive, 98% on almost 200,000 reviews. Love this game. Moving on, number 2, Civ 6. Now, this almost made it to number 1, and there's a reason why. The actual deal, all right? I am not a huge Civilization fan, but I know the popularity of this genre, and I know lots of people that still actively play it. Almost 200,000 reviews, very positive. You can get Civ 6 right now. Yes, this is correct. Normally a $60 game, you can get it 90% off for $6, or you can get the entire collection for 86% off. Normally $210, you can get it for $29.62. Now, strictly the amount of content that you get out of Civ 6 based upon the price almost pushed it to number 1. Almost pushed it to number 1. But that is saved for this game. I told everyone I had a feeling it's going to go on sale. Warhammer 40K Inquisitor Martyr, which just dropped Season 7 a few days ago. Malediction. This game is so underrated from an isometric action RPG point of view. If you love hack and slash and you love Warhammer, this game needs to be in your collection. And it is one of the best sales I've ever seen for it. By Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, 80% off, $10. Now, I highly recommend do not snag this one. Because if you scroll down a little bit, you can get the complete collection, which gives you everything, I guess except for the Battle Sisters, gives you mostly everything for $16, normally $80, 80% off. Right now, when it comes to the games that are in my cycle, I play Last Epoch, I play D4, I play Torchlight Infinite, and I play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. You should get this game. Enter the chaos-infested Calgary sector and purge the unclean with the most powerful agents of the Imperium of Man. Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr is a grim action RPG featuring multiple classes of the Inquisition who will carry out the Emperor's will. So that's it, my 1 through 10. And again, these aren't my favorite games. These are the games that I recommend that have great sales. Now, how I'm going to take out this video is I'm going to play one trailer at the end. And this is just for entertainment. And it's for one of the games that I mentioned. Enjoy.
By order of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, for the murder of the wounded, looting, cannibalism, you are hereby sentenced to death by hanging or torment.
Don't meddle. Take the reward and let's go.
Help me!
Knew you witches wouldn't scorn imperial gold. Tough hunt.
Tougher than yours, that's certain. Evil is evil. Lesser, greater, middling, makes no difference.
Can't fit me.
Bring her down. Do it my way. You like that, you bitch? Get the hammer. Kick her teeth in.
The degree is arbitrary, the definition's blurred. If I'm to choose between one evil and another, I'd rather not choose at all.
Just make it quick, Geralt.
What the?
Close your eyes.
Hit him! What are you doing?
Killing monsters.